Hey, you guys, welcome back to another Content Creation Tuesday. You might notice that I changed the name. It used to be Writing Tip Tuesday, but my savvy social media guy, Tim Kearney, and I discussed that. Well, actually, he came up with it. I feel like there's Spooky. There he is. Everybody say hi. But he discovered that these writing tips are actually applicable to any sort of content that you're working on, be it a podcast script. If you're doing a speech, please don't do that. If you're if you're writing a business article, whatever it is, this is applicable because you'll be writing, you'll be creating, you might be stuck, you might want some different perspective, you might want some different experience and pointers and things of that nature. So what we're going to talk about today is writing a business blog, but it really does apply to just about any sort of writing that you want to do. There may be a couple points in there that won't apply, but that's okay. You can take these tips and use them in your writing, definitely if you're writing a business blog. So our first tip is look for what's on trend. And what I mean by that is what's blowing up on the internet. What are people searching for? You're looking at that because you're going to piggyback on top of those searches and say, great, they're looking for this week. I'm going to talk about it. So I'm going to pick up some of those shares. I'm going to pick up some of this searching. And it makes sense, right? You're going to use what other people are going to do. The second trick is that you're going to be teaching. So you want to share something with somebody and let them know this is a different way of doing things. And I think you can benefit from it. I think you can build a new skill set from it. That's why sites like Quora, for example, are very popular. Like, how do I change a tire? Great, here's a step-by-step instruction. There's also actionable content, and that's critically important. So it's like, I'm going to share my story with you, but the reason that I'm going to share it with you is, yes, I want you to hear my story, but more so, I'm extracting that lesson and letting you know this is what I learned from it. I want you to apply that to your life. So that's actionable content. Making sure through that story that you're giving the reader something to do. So when you get to this point, do this, this, and this. Make sure that you're spelling out those tips. You're also going to, this is an advantage that you can use in your writing, is to say, hey, I'm going to take this evergreen thing or this methodology that people have used for years and years, maybe even decades in business or elsewhere. I'm going to take it, I get a new spin on it. So I'm going to engineer it in a different way. We're going to talk about it in a different way. Instead of doing this step 1, 2, 3, I want you to do steps 1, 3, 2, 4, right? So you're pulling it apart, putting it back together. Maybe you're accounting for additional technology that didn't exist before when the process was being built. If you can take something existing and make it better and share it with people, they are going to so eat it up. Like, this is just a proven fact. You're helping make their lives better, but they also see you as clever. Look at this guy, look at this gal. They haven't recreated the wheel, they're just improving it. So those are your tips for writing a business blog on this Content Creation Tuesday. I'll be back again on Thursday, 2 little days, to talk to you about formatting for your business blog. So this makes it super duper easy to get in there. And it's almost like a template that you use each time, just switching out actionable content that you want to put in there. And that's about it. So the last thing, I will invite you to watch the Go Book Yourself podcast, available wherever podcasts are available. Spodcast, Apple, Spotify, and Stitcher are 3 right off the top of my head. I think Spooky just kind of like jostled my foundation here and set me off track. A very cute reason to do so. But thanks again for watching, and hopefully this was helpful for you. I'll see you in a couple days. Bye-bye.